epic battles with zombies, a huge dragon, and an evil sorceress. I have to overcome them all, because on day 1, I spawned in as a little dwarf into the Great Hall in Dwarf Mountain. There are dwarves fighting an epic battle with hordes of zombies, and they were losing. I needed somewhere safe, but there were zombies everywhere. Ah, a zombie from the left. Take that! This big guy was really putting up a fight, but he was pretty much the last dwarf left.
Come on, zombies. What are you waiting for? Are you scared of my mighty axe?
Oh gosh, why was this guy teasing the zombies? There was only one of him, and like 100 of them. And then the door began to open, slowly, and I felt a chill in the room, a shiver down my spine. And that was the first time I saw the sorceress.
Sorceress? I should have known you were behind this.
Your time has finally come, Berendo. I've waited decades for this moment, and it's finally here. You will die at Dwarf Mountain. Will be no more.
You're so evil. Why? Ribeye, run!
I just had to watch as this big dwarf, the very last one, ran away. I was shocked. Hey! I guess there was only one thing to do. Run! Hey, wait for me! I was trying so hard to catch up to them, but my tiny little legs just weren't fast enough. I needed some help. Huh? That's weird. It was weird. That horse just appeared out of nowhere. But oh well, I wasn't going to look a gift horse in the mouth, so I jumped right on that horse and rode towards Brindle and Ripeye. Giddy up! Hey, can I come with you?
What the heck? Who are you, tiny dwarf?
I'm Buffy. I was hiding in the hall. I watched you smash those zombies to bits, and oh man, that was so cool.
You can't come with us. One tiny dwarf is enough. This is my son, Ribeye.
Hi, Buffy. Dad, can't you come with us?
No way. The sorceress has destroyed our home and killed too many of our people. But we will get revenge. I swear it. We'll take back Dwarf Mountain and vanquish that sorceress once and for all. And we will recover the amulet of the dwarves.
What is the amulet of the dwarves?
The amulet that has been with us since the dawn of time and gives us the power to find riches far beneath the earth. It's incredibly special, and now it is lost to the sorceress. But we will get it back. This quest is too dangerous for you. You're so weak.
Please, can I stay with you for just a little bit? I've got nothing. I can't protect myself. I promise I'll help.
Come on, Dad, please. I need a friend too.
Well, okay. But that means we're gonna need to find more meat. If you come with us, Buffy, there are a couple of rules that you must follow, okay? Rule number 1 is that we eat loads of red meat. It's good for you, and that's how you get big and strong. Like me. I love meat so much that I even named my only son after my favorite type of steak.
That's me.
Got it?
Got it. I understood. But I thought it was kind of weird that this dwarf loved steak so much. Maybe it was a dwarf thing. I was pretty new to this whole being a dwarf thing anyway.
Let's go.
Wait, what's the second rule?
The same as the first rule. Eat loads of meat, but you understood it the first time, so it's okay.
And so we kept on going, heading further away from the Dwarf Mountain, trying to find a safe place to hide for a while. I got the sense it was going to be a long journey. We spent the next week journeying across the land, trying to find somewhere safe. But it was tough. People don't like dwarves. I don't know why. They said we smell, and we're obsessed with ill, jewels, and gold. But I don't think I'm any of those things. But finally on day 10, we found a quiet place in the forest.
This spot is perfect. Let's build a house here. I think there are some cows nearby too, so we'll have lots of meat. Delicious.
Let me help with the building, Dad.
Yeah, I want to help too.
Okay, you two go out into the forest and collect some wood for me.
Me and Ripeye ventured out into the forest to find some good timber for our new house. Luckily, Ripeye had a small axe. Hey, look! There's a mine shaft!
Cool! I bet it's creepy in there. I wonder if
It's kinda dark out here, Ripeye.
Yeah, I'm scared, Buffy!
Did you hear that?
Hear what? What was it?
Must have been nothing. Oh, quick! Hide! It was really dirty behind the rock. Lots of dust and dirt. And sometimes my nose is a bit sensitive. Oh no! I'm going to sneeze!
No, Buffy!
My silly sneeze had given us away, and the creeper was too fast and too strong. but we had no choice but to fight.
Ah! For the dwarves!
For the dwarves! And so we charged. Lucky Ribeye had the small axe, and together we did as much damage as we could, and we defeated the creeper. But both of us took a lot of damage, and we were both so weak. We had to go back to Brindle right away. If we ran into another creeper, or something worse, we were definitely dead meat.
What happened?
We killed a creeper!
What? Is this true, Buffy?
Yeah, we did, but we're so low on health now.
Here, eat some delicious meat.
Yum!
While you two were mucking around in the forest, I chopped all the wood we'll need, so get building, you two. This is good character building for you both.
And so we started building our wooden house. Slowly, it came together. And although it was small, it was our new home. Finally, after some time, and plenty of meat breaks, it was finished.
Well done. Or medium rare, actually.
We even found some stone and added some cool dwarf features to our home.
I'm proud of you, Ribeye. You're becoming a man dwarf.
It was great that Brindle was proud of Ribeye, but I thought I deserved some nice comments too.
One day, I'm gonna make you a special axe, Ribeye, from one of the most precious metals in the land, netherite.
Netherite! Wow!
Our grandfather dwarf went to the nether many years ago and returned with ingots of netherite for a special weapon to protect the dwarves. I have these ingots now, and I've been saving them for when you become a man. That time is coming soon.
It was all pretty cool. I was happy for Ribeye, but I wanted a netherite axe too. And I'd been working pretty hard. I guess I was still going to have to prove myself to Brindle. So on day 60, I decided to go on an adventure and prove myself to Brindle. I could be a mighty man dwarf too. I took some meat, an old axe, and a can-do attitude, which is always a good idea. I started to think about this sorceress. If she really was the most evil sorceress in the land and was actually magic, then maybe she knew where we were, and she'd want to destroy the last dwarves. That sounded pretty evil to me, so maybe we had to be more careful. I tell Brindle when I got back from the forest, and then I heard something up ahead. Help me! Run away! This was my chance to be a hero! So what is the problem? What's everyone so scared of? The ghosts! The ghosts are back! The ghosts? I didn't think my axe was going to be able to do anything against the ghosts. Oh! Just like I thought, my axe was totally useless against the ghost. So I ran away. Again! Leave me alone! A dead end! Was this how my time as a dwarf in Minecraft was going to end? I closed my eyes, and nothing happened!
Hey, you tiny dwarf?
Me?
Yes, you. I don't see any other tiny dwarfs around here.
The ghost was speaking to me. This was so weird. Why haven't you finished me yet?
I don't want to finish anyone. I'm haunting this village because I just want to hang out. I'm lonely. All the other ghosts are just boring.
Okay.
But when I try and tell the villagers that I just want to hang out, they run away.
Maybe. How do you say hello?
I go, oh.
Why don't you try saying hello instead?
Really? Okay, I will try it. Thank you so much.
The ghost took my advice, and he quickly became best friends with the villagers. I wanted to use my axe and show Brindle I was a great warrior, but I guess this time, talking was my deadliest weapon. From day 70 to 20, we built a farm so we could keep cows. Brindle was eating so much meat that we needed to get our own cows and keep them in the paddock. I just didn't understand how Brindle wasn't super fat. We finished the fence on day 21.
This'll be the sturdiest fence in the whole wide world.
And it was!
But Dad, we have no cows!
We're gonna go and steal some now, Ribeye, from the village. They don't need so many, and we need to eat red meat. Yum, 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 yum.
Brindle was going nuts. I think he'd spent too much time away from Dwarf Mountain and the magic amulet. But we can't steal. Why don't we buy some cows from them?
Buy them? With what money?
Dad, there was a mine in the forest. Me and Buffy saw it. Why don't we try to mine some gold or gemstones?
Not a bad idea, little man. If anyone can find the gold or gemstones, it's gonna be us. Take me to the mine.
So, we all went looking for the mine. I couldn't remember exactly where it was, but Brindle sniffed it out.
The nose of a dwarf is one of his most important tools. I can smell dug earth from 25 miles away.
Is that true?
Kinda, but you have to practice a lot.
There it is! We found the mine shaft, and Brindle was excited. He was sure there was something valuable in the mine. Brindle was sniffing like crazy, that nose working overtime, until suddenly he stopped.
Right here, lots and lots of gold. I can smell it.
Brindle raised his axe and started digging. He was an expert. Expert.
We'll get some cows with that gold, Dad.
We went to the village to see how many cows the gold would get us.
Look, there's cows over there. Let's go see what condition they're in.
Hello.
Hello, I'd like to buy your cows. I have this much gold.
That will get you one cow.
What? Are you serious? That's a robbery.
Maybe 2 cows.
I want at least 10, or else I'll draw my axe and...
Brindle, no! Villager, it was me that came here a few days ago and spoke to the ghost. Are you friends now?
We are best friends. That was you?
I went on to explain to the villager about how I helped the ghost and how all of Brindle's friends and family were killed by the sorceress and her zombie, and that if they could find it in their heart to give us a good view on the cows, they would have a friend for life. And the villager agreed. So we took 6 cows back to our house. Brindle seemed very happy. So happy that...
Buffy, I'm proud of you. I wasn't so sure, but now I know that you've got what it takes to be a real dwarf. I'm gonna make you both a netherite axe.
Really? Yes! Yeah! Ba, 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 ba. For the next 20 days, life was good. We worked at our farm while Brindle taught me and Ripeye how to be real warriors. We were both getting better and better with our axes, and he taught us some pretty sweet moves. We became friends with the villagers and even traded some of our food with them for more cows. Finally, there was enough meat for Brindle. It seemed as though the sorceress had decided to leave us alone and focused on being as evil as she could be. But there were still weird things happening in the forest. Creepers appearing, sightings of Endermen, and even ghosts who weren't so friendly. The villagers said that this wasn't normal, that there was some kind of evil in the air. Brindle was acting strange too. He was sad. Even though we had everything we needed, he missed Dwarf Mountain desperately. He would tell us that the forest is no place for dwarves and that we needed to reclaim our home. We will do it, I told him. One day, we will. On day 43, we were returning from the forest, where we'd been chopping wood for our fire. It seemed like a day like any other, until we came back to our farm. The farm had been attacked by a horde of zombies! But we didn't have time to be upset because they attacked us next. We were much stronger now, and we killed the zombies quickly. Hiya! Take that!
Die!
But they had destroyed everything we built. Brindle was so sad.
I'm so sad. They've destroyed everything we've built together. We cannot live like this, children. No matter where we go, the sorceress will find us, which is why we must end it once and for all.
Brindle had had enough, so we packed up what we had left, took as much meat as we could carry, and set off on a journey back to where it all started, Dwarf Mountain. From day 40 to 49, we journeyed back through the forest, across the desert, and through the valleys. Until on day 50, we came to a special place, a sacred place to the dwarves. This place is sacred?
This is where the greatest of the dwarves have had their weapons smelted, and this is where the amulet was made.
Why are we here, Dad?
I'm gonna make your netherite axes here, so that you can harness the power of the dwarves, and you'll have them if anything happens to me.
Brindle worked so hard making the axes, chanting the spells of the dwarves as he worked, harnessing their magic. The netherite was tough, and Brindle put all of his energy into forging the axes for Ripeye and I. Me and Ripeye. Yeah, that sounds better. These axes were going to be the most special weapons, made to destroy the most evil sorceress in the entire world. And by day 55, he was finished. Me and Ripeye finally had our new netherite axes, and I could feel the power when I held it.
Now, lads, we'll head to the mountain tomorrow morning. I want you both to keep back while I fight the sorceress, because she's very dangerous. She may be too powerful, so if anything happens, I want you both to run as far as you can. Just get away and hide.
No, Dad!
Yeah, we want to fight with you.
I can see you're gonna argue with me. There is no stopping you. Okay, tomorrow morning, we go together and destroy the sorceress and reclaim the amulet.
That was weird. I don't know why Brindle gave up so easy. I was sure he didn't want us to fight the sorceress. Oh well. Huh? What? I was shaken awake by ribeye. Super early in the morning.
Buffy, wake up! Dad is gone!
I woke up fast. Brenda was indeed gone. He'd gone to fight the sorceress himself. So that we were safe, we had to go with help.
We have to go and help him!
Come on!
He's out there. I can feel it. One more dwarf, and then I have nothing more to worry about. And this amulet, how beautiful. Just what I needed in my quest to take over the rest of the world. You're simply not good at conversations, are you? Be gone! What could it be? I wasn't expecting any visitors until later. You came to me, so my plan worked. Didn't it? How lovely!
This ends now, sorceress! Leave the mountain forever or die!
I think I choose you die!
We arrived just in time to see something terrible, as Brenda was killed by the sorceress.
No!
Ribeye, we have to go! Come on, before she sees us! We ran as hard as we could, following the path we took with Brindle all those days ago, when the sorceress first attacked Dwarf Mountain. All was lost!
My dad! My father! Gone forever!
Ribeye, focus! We're still alive! There must be some kind of way to defeat the sorceress! You're the last dwarf now, Ribeye!
I'm so sad! My dad is dead! Gone! We're all alone! There's no hope! The dwarves are dead forever!
There must be something, Ribeye! Something we could do! This wasn't looking good! Brindle dead? And little Ribeye the last of the dwarves! Could we still somehow reclaim Dwarf Mountain? Or even escape from the sorceress? Only time will tell! Maybe some kind of magic! Or some friends somewhere!
No! There's nothing!
Well, I'm going to chop some wood for a fire. It's going to get cold.
Wait! Fire! Fire! That's it! I remember!
What do you remember? And then, Ribeye told me a story. A tale Brindle had told him years ago, when he was an even punier little dwarf. A little dwarf fled. It was the story of the amulet, and how there was actually a second dwarven amulet, just as powerful as the first. And we could harness that power to try and destroy the sorceress. This all sounds great, Ribeye, so let's go and get the other amulet. You know where it is?
I do know where it is! But you're not gonna like it!
Okay, tell me.
Have you heard of the Mountain of Terror?
Well, now I have, and I don't like it. But if it's our only choice, let's go. We trekked through the mountains for 3 long days. It was super cold, and although Ribeye said he knew where he was going, I wasn't totally convinced. But eventually, we did find the entrance to the Mountain of Terror. So, Ribeye, why do they actually call it the Mountain of Terror?
Well, there's a dragon here, guarding loads of gold in the amulet.
A dragon! Was this guy crazy? A dragon? How the heck can we take on the dragon and get this amulet? We were small. We were still kind of weak, and we didn't have any armor. Please, tell me you have a plan, Ribeye.
We just go in and kill the dragon. That's what my dad would do.
Yeah, but he was stronger than us. Oh, you're already going. Okay. We ventured into the Mountain of Terror and into the darkness. It smelled like fire and smoke in there. And there were plenty of skeletons and other dead and yuck things. It was pretty gross.
I don't like this, Buffy. It stinks in here.
Yeah, it does. Come on, just a little bit further. Look, there's so much gold and gems there.
The amulet. I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, we can't just go. Where's the dragon?
He's not here. And the dragon was indeed nowhere to be seen. So I decided to take my chance and get the amulet while the coast was clear. It looked like I was in the clear. I was going to get it. But as my hand closed around the amulet, I heard an ominous noise.
Oh no, Buffy, hurry up! The dragon is coming!
The dragon appeared in a haze of smoke and fire. And he was pretty awesome. Even though he was about to absolutely kill me so fast, I was actually still impressed. This was a real-life dragon. Or, you know what I mean. Wow, cool. He is huge.
Oh, no! Run, Buffy!
I guess there was nothing to do but run away. Or was there? Ever since I'd spawned in as a little dwarf, I'd run away from lots of things. Maybe it was time to do something else. Maybe it was time to stand and fight.
How dare you step into my lair?
We're taking our amulet back! Who did I think I was? Talking to a dragon like this? Was I going crazy? Was this part of
You
being a
are so
dwarf?
tiny, little dwarf. You stand no chance. Run away now!
Uh-oh!
Run while you still have time!
I was so scared, but I wasn't going to run. Not this time! No! I'm not going anywhere!
I will vaporize you!
I hate fire! Ah!
Are you not scared?
Maybe a little bit, but I'm still not going to run away!
Oh, well, now I don't know what to do. No one has ever stayed. They usually just run away, so I don't have to hurt them. I'm really not as evil as they say. I suppose I'm just used to everyone being really scared of me.
Whoa! I didn't expect this! I thought the dragon was going to burn me to a crisp!
You want your amulet? You can take it. I was getting bored of it anyway.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon!
You're alive!
Yeah, turns out the dragon wasn't so scary after all, Ripeye. We spent the next 9 days venturing through the forest. We were strong now, but we knew we needed to be stronger. And we needed to eat some more meat. But where will we get more meat? But before we could answer the question, we were ambushed!
Well, hello there, little dwarf.
What the heck do you want?
We just want to say thank you. We've been trying to get that amulet from the dragon for years and years. And years and years.
We get the picture.
So now it's time to hand over the amulet, and we won't hurt you. The boys really want to hurt you, but I'll make sure they don't. As long as you give us the amulet.
I couldn't believe it! These hoglin wanted the amulet we'd risk our lives for. That we'd stolen from a dragon. What a joke! No!
Yeah, no way. It's ours.
You're really asking for trouble.
Let's just see. Take that!
Yeah, this is for my dad and for all the other dwarves.
Run!
They didn't even know what hit them.
Wow, we're strong.
And we're getting stronger with each battle, leveling up every time. Let's go find some more meat. On day 71, we returned to the village, where our friends would help us. They gave us some cows, and we slaughtered them and ate. We ate and ate and ate. In fact, we ate for a whole week. On day 78, I woke up, and it was a huge dwarf man, super strong and ready for battle. Wow, I'm massive.
Why aren't I any bigger?
I don't know. You're still growing, Ripeye. You will be big one day. We went out into the village to see about getting us some meat for the journey back to Dwarf Mountain.
There's no one here.
Ripeye was right. The village was completely empty. Where did everyone go? The ghost might know. Ghost, where are you?
Oh, hey, Buffy.
Where is everyone?
All of the villagers have just disappeared. Gone totally into thin air.
Yeah, I noticed about it here. I wonder
The sorceress! It must have been the sorceress!
She just can't help herself.
Ripeye, it's time! We have to go and destroy her once and for all! We traveled for the next 11 days through the forest, across the desert, and down and up the valleys. It was a tough journey, but we were tough dwarves, and we were ready to take back Dwarf Mountain from the sorceress. We had the amulet, we had the willpower, and of course, we had plenty of mead. We were ready for anything, or so we thought.
What the heck? I don't remember there being an ocean here.
Me neither.
We dwarves are not ocean-going creatures, Buffy. Something about the water gives me chills.
Maybe there's a way around.
There's nothing.
There really was nothing but water, as far as the eye could see. The sorceress had created a massive ocean just to keep us from reaching Dwarf Mountain. And it seemed like she might succeeded. But then I had an idea. Ripeye, we need to build a boat.
What if we fall out? Or the boat sinks?
Ripeye had a point, but I guess we'd cross that bridge when we came to it. Or fall off the bridge and into the water and, oh well. Come on, let's go get the materials. We found some oak trees, cut them down and fashioned the wood into planks. We placed 3 planks down for the bottom of the boat and then 2 more on the left and right. So we had sides in the front and back. And then we had a boat. We're ready.
It's so small.
It's big enough.
But the sea is huge!
We'll be fine. Come on, we've got to go. The boat started taking on water.
We're sinking!
Quick, we gotta go faster. We were sinking and we were still so far away from land. I didn't know if we were going to make it or not. And it looked like we were not. This is it, Ripeye.
Goodbye, Buffy! Wow! I can swim!
Me too.
That was close! I can't believe I swam!
Come on, Ripeye! Let's go and find that sorceress! And on day 92, we arrived at Dwarf Mountain! Finally! It's bigger than I remember.
And a bit darker, too!
Do we knock on the door?
Quiet, you! It's time to curse the rest of the land, so that everything shrivels up and dies, just like those dumb villagers! Perfect timing! Let's get this out of the way quickly! Open! Who is playing games? Are you too scared to come inside and die with all of the other dwarves? Come and die!
We sprung our trap and came out of the back door, surprising the sorceress and attacking the zombies! Die!
That's for my dad!
Enough!
The sorceress charged and we began to fight, but she was way too strong. Stronger than I ever anticipated. And her magic was powerful! She was doing plenty of damage to Ripeye and me, but we couldn't back down! Ripeye, I thought the amulet was going to help us!
It should!
But what does it do?
I don't know!
So, we had this magic dwarf amulet, and it was supposed to make us more powerful, but we didn't know what it did! Maybe we have to get the other one and put them together!
Good idea!
You never get the amulet!
I'll hold her up!
Ripeye was doing an honorable job, but it was being beaten by the sorceress. She was just too strong. I had to get the other amulet, so I tried to run past the sorceress, but she blocked me. I tried the other way, but she blocked me again. And then I pretended to run to the right, and then I ran past Ripeye and got to the high table of the Great Hall. I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it!
Great job, Buffy! You're the
Ripeye! No! I'm going to kill you, sorceress! You're so evil!
Please do try!
But as I charged, something began to happen. The amulets, now together, began to glow. And the glow started to fill the whole Great Hall. What the?
Powerful dwarf magic!
Ripeye, you're alive!
I was having a good sleep, but it must be the amulet! The amulet brings us back to life!
And it was bringing the dwarves back to life. Ripeye, and then Brindle appeared, and then other dwarves. The ancient dwarf magic had brought them all back. Son. Dad! I miss you. I've missed you too.
Dad! Dad!
Now let's
I miss you!
finish
I
this.
miss you!
I kill you all!
The battle was ferocious. The sorceress
you
fighting
too,
like
son.
never before.
Let's
She
get
was
her.
insanely powerful and still did plenty of damage. But we were also strong, and there were too many of us.
No! No!
We finally killed the sorceress, and the evil was lifted. We all celebrated. Light returned to the land, and Brindle became Lord of the Dwarves. Once again, we did it, but it was only day 92. So for the next week, I fought with the dwarves, drank ale, and ate loads of vegetables. Nah, just kidding. It was loads of meat, of course.